Howdy folks, it's DIECAST will play here again, and welcome back to Nascar Thunder 2003 Season Mode. After a terrible finish at Texas Motor Speedway, we're going to be going to an entirely different style track. Phoenix International Raceway for the Checker Auto Parts 500. It's race 5 of 2004, and this should be an interesting event. So Dale Jarrett picks up his second win of 04 and his second straight win after passing Jeff Gordon late in the going. So we're going to be going to Phoenix, Bristol, and California. That was our race last year. We won. We won California, the Napa Auto Parts 500. So interesting. I don't even want to look at the standings, but I'm obligated to. 31st in points, 358 behind. Gargantuan loss. I mean, we are just losing so much points to Marlin. I mean, it really does look like we're not even going to be contending for the championship this year, but we're going to be going to Phoenix. So what we're going to do, we're going to be running, let's run the Super Guard car, and let's go ahead and head out to Arizona. Alright folks, so we qualified on pole once again. I mean, we're just going to basically break the record for poles in the Winston Cup season and series at this point. I think we actually broke the record last year in 03, but anyways, we're back on pole here. We're at Phoenix. Let's rebound from Texas and send it trackside here in Arizona.
Joe Moore and Barney Hall from the beautiful Arizona desert at the 1-mile Phoenix International Raceway for today's Checker Auto Parts 500K. What sets this track apart?
This can be a very fast racetrack, but due to its low degree of banking, these cars can get a little loose coming out of the corners, and to make it even more difficult for the drivers, every turn is a little bit different than the one before it.
Jeff Burton is towards the bottom of the points list this season.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys want to ever see their name there. Sometimes it's just not your season to shine.
Todd Bodine hasn't performed well at the speedway tracks this season.
Well, his crew chief assured me this morning that they've got a fast car. Let's keep an eye on him and see how it goes.
Kurt Busch is clinging to a top 10 points position coming into this race.
I had a chance to talk to him this morning, and he's looking forward to this race. He feels they have a very strong car that can pick up some more points this week. We'll keep an eye on him.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Engines are fired here in Arizona. It's going to be Mark Martin and Jeff Burton on the front row. Dale Jarrett, Jeff Gordon, and of course Dale Jr. Oh man. I see more and more rookies throughout this field, and it just reminds you that these wins are only going to get harder and harder to get as new drivers come in and old drivers go out. I remember coming here, and we had a pretty fast car in the first half, and Dale Jarrett stole it in the second half. So I put a lot of focus on tire wear. But guess what? Jarrett's won the last 2 races. I think he's the favorite to win today. But who knows? Here we go. Green flag at Phoenix. This should be an interesting race, folks. Go through 1 and 2. Gotta run on Martin. Oh boy. Try not to get in the grass on the rumble strip. Looks like Martin's gonna lead lap 1. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. We're gonna just sail on through 3 and 4. Get back to the throttle. We're gonna lead lap 1 today. Here in Arizona. That's a beautiful paint scheme Gordon is running, but the car is pretty loose. I'm not gonna lie. It's feeling like it's on edge. So we got to take care of our equipment, man. We got to take care of our equipment. You know, we have to rebound. I mean, we can't worry about the points, but we have to worry about not being outside the top 20 in points. That's what I'm worried about. And we're clearly like 31st, 300 plus points behind. I mean, it's at this point, it's almost impossible to catch up the way Marlin runs every week. He's so darn competitive. He's Dale Jr. and Jarrett's going to go by. And we're just going to have to give it to them. There's no way we're going to be able to run the outside here at Phoenix. Oop, a little bit of a run underneath Jarrett. There we go. And Dale Jr. is going to get out front and get him some bonus points. So going to lead this lap. The 31 lap event. I remember us having a pretty good car here, but we couldn't close in the second half. So we're going to have to be really careful when we pit. Make sure we pit at the right time. And, of course, be very careful getting on pit road because we cannot afford to lose any time. But we cannot afford to get a penalty either. Got to run on Dale Jr. here, see if we can try to get around him in 1 and 2. Oh, drove it in there a little too much, but we're going to pull the slide job on Dale Jr. He's going to do the crossover underneath us. There's a wall right there. That was some interesting racing there. We went around him, pulled up in front of him. He just cut his speed, went down below, and floored it. Some pretty good racing out here in Arizona so far. Nice sunny day. Got the Sitco Super Guard colors on the car today. Our Ford Taurus. See if we can try to get a good run. Backed up the corner a little bit. Cars can get loose. That's going to kill our back straightaway. Nothing straight about the back stretch. Oh my god, man. Car just got violent over those rumble strips there. I mean, my goodness, it was just chattering. And I think Dale Jr. is going to start to pull away here. So our tires are going to start giving, and that's not going to help us. I feel like we're much better in 3 and 4, and we do give up time in 1 and 2. Just don't feel like we can land in 1 and 2 as good as we do in 3 and 4. And so we're all over the rumble strip again. Our car's very low to the ground, so going over the rumble strip is not helping. Yeah, Dale Jr.'s got a pretty solid car today. Matt Kenseth actually won this race last year in 03. Kenseth won this race. So maybe we can get Roush another win here. Man, this track is just, it's so flat, man. You really got to be careful because if you overdrive the corner, you don't have banking to save you. You're just going to go out of the groove, and then you got to really check up to stay out of the wall. It's just a really big mess, and we're kind of gaining back on Dale Jr. a little bit, surprisingly here. We're gaining a little bit on him. Got to keep our car down, back it up, slam the throttle, and then use a little bit of that draft, that weight. Oh, we're going to hit the wall there. Some decent amount of damage there, halfway on fuel. Right rear's going to have a little bit of a scrape. That wall is just dangerously poking out. I don't know. I do not know how they were able to race with that wall sticking out like that. That is, honestly, it's kind of ridiculous. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you can say, yeah, they have the wall entirely closed up nowadays. But that's the thing, is that, yeah, they have a wall there nowadays, but when you have a sharp edge like that, it's much more dangerous. So I'm glad they changed it. Anyways, we're going to lose a little bit of downforce with the right rear damage. That's going to definitely hurt our car, but it's still pretty racy, man. We still got some decent tires. They're going to be worn pretty soon. And we're not leaving Dale Jr., but we're not pulling up to him. We're staying near him, and that's important. See, like 3 and 4, we're able to just sail in the corner so well and get back to the throttle. I mean, it's just shades of Kevin Harvick in the mid-2010s. Just so good here at Phoenix. And we got a massive run on Dale Jr. through 1 and 2. If we can make it stick, hold the bottom, get back to the throttle. There we go, clear them, and now we're the leader. So Dale Jr. right now is in contention to get the most laps led today, as the car's going to get really tight there. With 3 and 4, our money corner. It's a 31-lap event, so pit stops would be around lap 15, lap 16, but I think the fuel mileage might have a lap or 2 extra, so we could pit on lap 14, get the extra fresh tires, run some hot laps, and make up the ground. But we've tried that before, I think, and it didn't work. I think the best bet we can do is just to pit the same time we usually do. After the first, main group of cars have already pitted, go ahead and pit, get your service done, then get back on the track. If you're the first one on pit road, you lose time, ironically. You lose time. I've had that happen before where I thought you could be a lot more faster, and then no. You got to pit after the first huge group of cars, and that's right there. That's a pretty decent amount of cars, not a whole bunch. Not ready to pit this lap. As you can see, our fuel, we still have at least 20% of gas, and we're about to hit the halfway point. So Yeah. Dale Jr.'s not coming in yet, but he might be coming in next time. I don't know. Let's see how many cars pit this round. Watching the map a little bit. Not much. I'm still not ready to pit. Let's check our top 5. They haven't pitted yet. I don't think we pit yet. I don't know. What does Dale Jr. do? Nope, he stays out. Okay, floor. Gave up a little bit of time there to see if Dale Jr. is going to kind of go down pit road. He's not, so he's staying out. We're staying out. Lap 16. We still got, I think, maybe 2 laps worth of fuel here. Not much. Very low fuel, yeah. We're about a lap away. I think we're going to come down pit road now. I think we're going to go down pit road now and get our service done. Let's be aggressive getting on pit road. Yep, Dale Jr.'s coming in. No damage repair. Full tank of gas. We're going to repair all the tires. 15.8. Let's go. Now the key here is to get out ahead of Dale Jr. That is the key. So if we don't have any issues getting on pit road and getting off, we should be good. The really good side of this is that the most of those cars that were on the pit road already have already left. They already got their service, so it was a clean entry into the box. That's one thing you have to worry about is when you have all these cars around you, if they're blocking your path, it slows up your pit stop. It actually does that in this game. They don't phase through the cars. So it is better to pit where there's a clean pit road, and we're going to be out ahead of Dale Jr. There we go. So that's one car we don't have to worry about. But now, where's Gordon? Where's Jared? We got to find these cats. And I believe they stayed out an extra lap, so this could help them or hurt them. Let's see how everything shakes out. Dale Jarrett, I remember it was the first season. It was in 02. And he won this race because he just flat out outdrove us in the second half. His car just got really loose there. So, Kenseth won in 03. Dale Jarrett won in 02. Jarrett's won the last 2 races. Who knows how this one's going to shake out? But right now, we just got to get a finish, man. We just got to get a top 15. That's what I'm looking for. Just a finish. And I really don't know if these guys are pitting or not. Okay, oh, whoa. Oh my god, he thought he could pit, but he realized he was going to get a speeding penalty, and he had to pull back up on the racetrack. Y'all seen that right there live. And I think we're ahead of Jarrett. Here comes Dale Jr., though, with a huge amount of speed. They're going to be side by side. That's going to block them. So we need to take advantage of that. A little bit high in 3 and 4, but yes, that was a huge, like, that could have took out Kevin Harvick, because if that rookie guy, if he woes up too much, Harvick's on the gas, he hits him, I hit Harvick, one of us spins out, caution comes out, pit cycle is still going on, we're all a lap down, and guess what? We're going to get an upset winner, because only 5 or 6 cars are going to be on the lead lap. That's what happens. Pit stops are a very scary time when it comes into finishing position because of the lap down factor. Now, I don't know where we're going to cycle out. Is the 9 car ahead of us? I don't think he's pitted yet, guys. I do think he has to pit one more time. Or, obviously make his pit stop here. But we are ahead of Dale Jr. Kevin Harvick is doing Chevrolet a disservice right now. I think the 9's coming in. Yes. Few cars still on pit road here. The 9 just came in. The 29 car, though, let me tell you. He is a Chevrolet, yet he is blocking a fellow Chevrolet. Is the 29 even in contention? I don't even know. I know the 8 car is, but I don't know about the 29. So if he is a lap down, which I don't think he is, I'm starting to believe he's actually racing for the win here. Either way, we're going to have to run some very solid laps, and I'm worried about the tire wear. The tire wear could be a huge factor. Leaders are pitting. Okay, so we're about to get our top 5 update very soon. 1 and 2 is what I'm worried about. As the tires begin to degrade, we're going to be running the groove a little bit higher and higher each time because we'll have less grip to cut the corner sharper. Through 3 and 4, though, we're able to get in here and just sail the car around it. Yes, we have some off-throttle time, but our car handles so well in 3 and 4 that we can roll it. And that just really helps our overall lap time. I think we might have a good opportunity to get a good finish. We got one car ahead of us, and I'm hoping it's not Gordon. It's Mark Martin. And I think he already pitted. And if he did, oh my god, he is half a racetrack away in shades of, I can't even remember. Wait, he's coming on pit road now. Okay, there we go. So this is for the race win. This is the race win here at Phoenix, guys. This is for the race win. Harvick is contending. Okay, that answers that. We have the lead now. And we kind of went in that corner a little too hot. We're going to have to just run qualifying laps. The good thing, though, tire wear actually hasn't been a factor this weekend. It hasn't been a factor this weekend like I expected. Maybe our setup is just that, much better on, tire wear. Maybe we're handling the car better. But it's such a flat track. You go to a place like New Hampshire, you really could affect your overall race outcome with tire wear when you go to these flat tracks. There's the lead right there. I thought he was, we already had the lead. No, we got to run Martin down. Can we do it, though? He's going to have fresh tires. Can we run Mark Martin down, our fellow Roush Getier? Man, I thought we would have the lead, but no, he's going to psycho out just ahead of us. And there's our tire wear right there. It's killing our corner there, man. 1 and 2 we are just terrible at. 3 and 4 we're really good. Man, I want to win this race. We ain't going to be able to catch him. I really don't think, because he's going to have brand new tires, or we're going to be on old tires, and this is just pretty much how our luck goes here. We're going to come up so short at winning at Phoenix yet again. Car just, I cannot turn, and oh my god, the car's walking up the hill so bad in 1 and 2. Yeah, Mark Martin's going to win this race. He is just gone. There's no way we can catch him. That sucks, That really does suck. He is pulling away. He planned the strategy right, though. He stayed out the longest, pitted, and while we were all running with older tires, he pitted, got some fresh tires, and now he's the leader. So, interesting strategy there by Mark Martin, the veteran. The car's going to get really, really loose there. It's okay, though. Roush is in the lead, and we can possibly get our first win for Jack Roush this year. We're running second. I'll take it, man. A second-place finish, that is exactly what this team needs, man. We need a good, solid finish in this 99 Citgo Ford Taurus, and this is definitely going to be a turning... I don't say a turning point, but it could definitely be a great opportunity to gain some points. Because I don't think Sterling Marlin's in the top 5. No, he's not. So we're going to gain points on the points leader, Sterling Marlin. And out of 3 and 4, it's going to be the white flag for Mark Martin, the Pfizer Ford. Can he do it here at Phoenix? Roush won this race last year. Ford is looking for their 3rd straight Phoenix win. And we're going to come up short again at Phoenix. It happens. I remember the Daytona road course. We thought we had it won. Jimmy Johnson does the right pitch strategy and wins the road course race at Daytona. And Mark Martin is going to win the Checkered Auto Parts 500 here at Phoenix International Raceway. Very good day for Roush and Ford. Whew. That was a good race, man. That was a good race. 4 out of the top 5 are Fords. Roush, Yates,
There were only a few lead
both
changes.
representing the Blue Oval here. That was a pretty good run, though. Pretty good run for the entire Citgo Ford Taurus team. Awesome job.
Jeff Burton took excellent care of his race car.
Awesome run, awesome run. So, Mark Martin leads by about 5 seconds. Matt Kenseth, last year's winner, gets top 10. Dale Jarrett, the winner before that, is going to get a top 5. And look at that, guys. No Sterling Marlin in the top 10. Let's see how it ran out. So we led 6 laps. Martin 16 laps, so he's going to get a max points day. Junior led 9 laps. He faded a little bit in the end. And Sterling Marlin comes home 17th. So he's going to lose some points to Jarrett, Gordon, Jr., and Jeff Burton. And Mark Martin, too. Can't count him out. And that is going to be it from Phoenix. Pretty good run, man. Pretty good run. We needed this. Definitely a good rebound from Texas. And next race, we're going to be going to Bristol, so that could go anyway. Anyhow, thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to Diecast Buffet for more NASCAR content, diecasts, and all that good stuff. Thank you all so much for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a great one out there. And Diecast Buffet, signing off.